Good afternoon and welcome back everyone to another video from SGP Media Service. I will be your host, Rick, the Stuttering Designer. Let's recap from our last video. RGB is for graphics and videos that will be displayed on or through a device, where CMYK is for graphics that will be printed. I mentioned in our last video about a real-life possibility at a print shop. So now let's jump in and get started. Say you have created a simple matching poster and brochure files with a program you have on your computer. Your plan is to get them printed at a print shop near you. You're all excited to see your hard work get printed. When dropping them off at the print shop opens up your files to review them to see if there's any problems. The guy behind the counter, let's call him Steve. Steve informs you that your files were created in RGB, not CMYK. You look at Steve and say, "I don't understand." He takes a few minutes to explain the issue. Did you know some print shops will not print your files in RGB color mode, or just go ahead and print them anyways as is in CMYK, which could change the outcome of your printout to something you weren't expecting? They might even request for you to submit new files in CMYK version before continuing, which might mean you finding a person who could help you do that, delaying your project until it gets converted. Keep in mind, changing the color from RGB to CMYK format at this point could change the whole look of your project. Print shops might provide you the option of having them convert your files themselves for you. By allowing them to change your files, it could do two things for your project. Number one, it will prolong the length of the project to be completed because new proofs will need to be created and submitted to you for your approval. Number two, if this option was the way you chose to go, the print shop could add additional charges to your final invoice. The scary part could be if they didn't advise you of them beforehand, which could be a very shocking experience at invoice time. I have an extra tip. Those websites that offer premium stock photos and graphics for purchase or even at no charge provide them in RGB color. In my opinion, they do this because the file sizes are smaller and quicker to download, but also made to be used on a display device in some way. Even getting stock photos and graphics in RGB color is fine. They can always be converted during the creation process of the project so that you don't run into these problems that were mentioned earlier with your print shop. As you can see, knowing what the final project will be used for can be very useful information. For this video, that's a wrap. Make sure you smash that like button and join the SGP Media Service fam by following us on Instagram and Facebook at SGP Media Service, or jump over to our website at scugp.com to see things not shown here. See you in the next video.